Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pankaj, and today in this video I'm gonna cover some pandas method that we use to analyze the data or to pre-process the data. So guys, without wasting time, let's get started. So guys, these are all the topics that I'm gonna cover in this video. Okay, so first of all, I import the data, then I've used the read underscore csv function to read my data. If you're following my playlist, so guys, you can comfortable with the data, but if you are new, no worries, I'm gonna explain it a little bit so that you can understand the data. So guys, this is actually a bank data. This is a customer ID and surname, credit score, geography. These are all the parameters present in the data. So first of all, I'm gonna start with isin function. So guys, suppose I just need to check. Let's explain it as a XYZ bank. So in XYZ bank, I need to check how many female customers are there. So guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this isin function to check it. So first of all, what I need to do, I need this column gender, and then I'm gonna use this isin function in it, and I'm gonna provide female in it, that I need all the values that contain female. And as if I hit run, I got the error. Okay, it's only take list. Okay, so I got boolean values where we got a female correct or not. So I got a true where it matched with females, and for the rest of value, even for nan, I'm getting false. So this is actually a boolean value. If I want to check the data, so I need to put it in df square bracket open and close. If I see it up to now, so these are all the records in which I have gender female. So first of all, what we understand is, suppose I need to check how the trend or how what is the age of the females. So I can use this isn't function to just filter the data. There are a lot of other functions also normally, but the best use of isn't function is when you have multiple values to put in a isn't function. It's like suppose you have hundreds of values and you need to find out or filter data based on the basis of that. So in that particular time, you need this function works very well because you can't write a means filter the data for every scenario. So you need this function in which you just need to write a list and it will give you the result. So I can say that in my data frame we have 4542 females. Now next I'm gonna check how many isnull values are present in my data frame. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use df.isnull and let me shift enter. So this show me where I am getting the null values, and it shows me boolean values. So I think this is not what I want. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna write a sum method in it, and it will show me that how many columns has how many values null. So from this I can check that in gender I have one value which is null, in age I have two values, and similarly in is active member and boolean exited, these are two columns in which we have one value. So guys, we use this particular function isnull.sum to understand that how many missing values are present in my data frame. Next I'm gonna show you not null function. This function actually used in some scenarios where we want to just figure out that if my value is null or not. Let me show you. So if I use in particular column, so in gender column I have one null value, so let me write df dot not null. So guys, you can check now, it shows me that true means this value is not null. Similarly, okay, here it shows me that this value is not null, this value is null, and it shows me false where I'm not getting where I'm getting the null. So this is the same method, but you can use this also instead of is null function. Next I'm gonna cover bit tell you that between function cover both the upper bound and lower bound in their particular parameter. Let me show you first how you can use it. Suppose I'm gonna use this on credit score. It shows me that this value is not null, this value is null, and it shows me false where I'm not getting where I'm getting the null. So this is the same method, but you can use this also instead of isnull function. Next, I'm gonna cover between method. So guys, first of all, I just need to tell you that between function cover both the upper bound and lower bound in their particular parameter. Let me show you first how you can use it. Suppose I'm gonna use this on credit score. How you need to write it here? You need to write a lower bound at first and then upper bound. And I'm gonna use it df to get the data frame. So guys, you can check now how many values we are getting, and if I use a dot, I'm gonna use, okay, so now I'm gonna show you that what is the minimum value and what is the maximum value. So if I use the min function, it shows me false. Okay, so you need to write it in particular like this first, and then you need to write a column name whose minimum or maximum you want. So I want a column name credit score here, and then I'm gonna write dot min. So you can check now, it's the minimum value has included in between function, and similarly if I check a max function, so it's also included. So guys, in this way you can play with the data and understand the data. Next, okay, so now we have this duplicate function which shows me that how many duplicate values are present in my column. Okay, so to get this, I'm gonna use the duplicated function on credit score. So guys, if I can hit run, so these are all the values I got. So these are values are not duplicated, and these are values near about last values of last values of the columns are duplicated. By default I can check it, so you can check it. The first value of the column, suppose I have a value 1111. I have in 4 rows I have value 1111. So what it will say for the first value, it will not say it's duplicate, but for rest of the three values it say duplicate, because there's a function, there's a parameter keep which is by default first. You can write it in different way. You can use it like I need to keep the last value, or I need to don't keep any of the value. So guys, in this way you can use the duplicate function to fetch that how many duplicates are present, or to pre-process it in your scenario. Maybe you need it, or maybe you need to drop it, anything what you want to do with the data. Next, I have this drop duplicate function. This is similar to the duplicate function that is used to drop the data. This is actually used to drop the duplicate data from the columns. And at the last, I have this unique function. I have also explained you in rest of the my previous video, but I'm going to explain here also. Okay, so guys, what this function is do, let me show you. It shows you how many distinct values are present in my column, and if you need to find the count, just write n before the unique, and you will get your distinct value present in the column. So guys, that's all for today. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and you can check out my playlist also, Learn Pandas, if you want to learn more about this pandas functions. Thank you. Bye bye.